New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Oh, ready? Swap. Mother swap. Hey.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Escapes a defender. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. First and 10, around to Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On the quick, right?
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Tony. Hey, uno. 11.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Williams off the play fake. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's trying to push the field. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up their opening drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
All right. 18. Let's go. Oh, boy.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, and...
Back to throw, Stroud. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Here we go.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans hold a slim 2-point lead early. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
Bears 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Swift gets it, going left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Escapes the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll run it with Swift. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
These 4th down runs is all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
He rolls to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. 18. What's up? 19 Texas. Look the hot. Look.
They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Slot man motioned over. Williams to throw on first. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And the Bears, first down. It's a gain of 20.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 13-7 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Off the play fake, Williams. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
They kick the running back in motion. Second and 10 now. Williams. Finds Odunze running the slant. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be third and short now from the 49.
And it's third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They've got a man in motion. Quick pass left side. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Look the hot, look the hot.
To the air, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's Stroud now. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That one connects. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 12. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans bump the lead up to 13 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. A lot of mess on the move here. Colston, Loveland. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. Guy with it. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Stroud. Gets him on the quick hitter. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Stroud gonna go for it. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're gonna go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Stroud again. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st down and goal to go.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans bump the lead up to 13 points.
27. Bears 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. This is Loveland working the right side. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Williams to throw on 3rd. Pass brought in by Burden. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Markers are reset. Here we go. Going with the 44. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Williams from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
28-yard gain. 1st down, Chicago.
On play action, here's Williams. And this one is launched downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Hits his running back. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and they need to get 10. To the air on third and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Here's Williams again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Williams' pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Running left is Mixon. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
We are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Drops it underneath. Swift. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
First down now, ball at the 33. Swift gets it on the option. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker. Motion man sent left.
Williams will look to throw. Catch made underneath the back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Williams to throw on first. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Texans' 14-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Brought in. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Again, it's Williams. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kamario Lassiter with the pick.
Williams pass intercepted.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
They're on the 3-yard line.
18, what's that?
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
No gain on the play.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Has room down the left sideline to the 45. Hits the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, they were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Off his back foot. He's going to hurl this one deep. This is brought in at the 15. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field. We've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. He's loaded another one up. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. Breaks the tackle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Williams with 3rd and long. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, Williams. He's going deep. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. To the air yet again, Williams. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Watch out.
Motion the slot man right. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Williams. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Blue.
Desperation time here. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Bears 21.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to be blocked down at the 35-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Nixon on the toss. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Up and good from Fairbairn. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears, 1st down.
Williams to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
1st down from the 42. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Keeping it with Mixon. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans close to beginning the year 4-0. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the ground again with Mixon. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
4-yard gain brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a 1st down. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Big strike here to Moore. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Williams set to pass. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it the scoreboard look a touch better. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Drawn up for it. So it's a win for the Texans. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.